Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 2nd, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Capricorn, there's a quiet ache lingering in your spirit lately, a gentle exhaustion from trying so hard, waiting so long, wondering when the blessings you've worked for will finally show up. You may feel stretched thin, questioning the very promises of the universe. Where is the abundance you've envisioned? Where is the joy you've prayed for? The relationships, the health, the wealth? The answer begins not in chasing more, but in remembering who you are when the noise quiets, who you are when you hold your own energy close and sacred. In this chapter, you're being asked to take a sacred pause. Not to quit, not to retreat, but to get honest about how you've been showing up. Are you aligned with the version of yourself that you deeply admire? The version who rises with intention, who moves with clarity, who nourishes both body and soul, who loves deeply and lives deliberately. Because when the outer world feels unstable, it's often a sign that the inner world is asking to be reclaimed. You are the lighthouse, not the storm. Set boundaries, not as a wall, but as a sanctuary for your power to grow undisturbed. The restless mind, the weary body, the overthinking heart, they are all pointing toward one core truth. You've been giving your attention to something that no longer feeds your spirit. Whether it's an old narrative, a draining relationship, or simply the pressure to always be producing, it's time to release. There is a new path forming before you, vibrant and alive with promise. It's not built through force, but through surrender. When you stop forcing the outcome, when you stop trying to control every detail, you make space for a profound and soul-aligned beginning to unfold. You are standing at the threshold of a breathtaking shift, a resurrection of your creativity, your joy, your sense of purpose. The kind of renewal that floods your system like spring after a long winter. When it comes, you will feel it in your bones, in your breath, in your ability to laugh freely again. But for now, honor the stillness. Tend to the garden within. The Ten of Swords lays down your burdens. The Ace of Wands lights your way forward. Trust that. Let the old ways fall. And remember, your thoughts are not always your truth. Especially not the heavy ones that whisper of failure, lack, or fear. Those are echoes of past wounds, not prophecies. When dense energy floods in, your mind may spiral, but you can catch it. You can choose again. You can speak your truth back to the darkness. I am guided. I am healing. I am more than this moment. The energy around you is always in flux, and the way you feel, light or heavy, open or closed, is your map. Follow the lighter path. Let joy be your compass. Every time you feel stuck or overwhelmed, your only true task is to return to your center. Cleanse your field. Breathe. Visualize golden light pouring through the crown of your head, cascading through each chakra, illuminating the shadows, dissolving the weight. Picture that light bursting outward from your heart, scattering doubt like dust. You are not broken, you are becoming. And that becomes clearer with each conscious breath, each moment of intentional presence. The universe does not require you to hustle harder or become someone else to be worthy of your dreams. It asks only that you soften, align, and trust the timing. The faster you reconnect with your inner peace, the faster the outer world rearranges to meet you. There is no delay in what is already destined, but your openness to receive it, your willingness to feel good first, that is the key that unlocks it all. Say this often: I get what I focus on. Let this be your sacred filter. When you notice your attention drifting towards stress, scarcity, or fatigue, gently call it back. Reframe the narrative. Water the garden of your mind with gratitude, presence, and hopeful curiosity. Even when things feel small or slow, even when your flowers are still blooming beneath the soil, trust that life is moving. It always is. And you are not behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be, becoming exactly who you were born to become. Keep choosing your light. Keep moving toward what lifts your spirit. The world you desire is not far away. It's waiting for you to remember that it was never outside of you to begin with. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Capricornio, today's energy arrives with a powerful sense of movement, truth, and awakening. After a long period of feeling stuck or slowed down, the atmosphere around you opens like a gate you've been waiting to walk through. You are stepping into a moment where revelations, confidence, and emotional clarity align to propel you towards something that feels new, intense, and deeply meaningful. Card 1. King of Swords. Today, the King of Swords highlights the sharpness of your mind and the authority you naturally carry. Capricornio, this card reflects your ability to cut through confusion and communicate with precision. It also mirrors your current inner state, powerful, implacable, and not easily shaken. Others may perceive you as someone who cannot be manipulated or swayed, and that impression is accurate. Use this clarity to address lingering conversations or decisions that require a firm, rational approach. Your honesty and strength set the tone for the day. Card 2. The Devil. In your reading, the Devil appears not as a warning, but as a mirror of your magnetic energy. This card, your own tarot archetype, reveals passion, temptation, and a deep connection forming or strengthening in your life. Someone is intensely drawn to you, perhaps even overwhelmed by how strongly they feel. This card also hints at situations where avoidance or fear of emotional exposure has created tension. Today, hidden desires rise to the surface, urging you to acknowledge what you truly want rather than repressing it. Card 3. Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords marks the breakthrough you've been waiting for. Communication that was blocked now begins to flow. A truth is spoken by you or someone else that changes the landscape of a relationship or personal plan. This card is a green light for important conversations and new mental clarity. You see clearly what needs to be said, what needs to be cut away, and what deserves your attention. Expect a moment of revelation, a new idea, or an honest exchange that opens a refreshing emotional path. Card 4. Ace of Cups. Following the Ace of Swords comes the Ace of Cups, signaling emotional renewal. Love, whether new or rekindled, enters your field today. This is the overflowing cup of affection, vulnerability, and sincere connection. Someone's feelings for you are growing, becoming harder to hide, and ready to be expressed. For Capricornio, this card encourages you to soften your inner defenses and allow tenderness to flow. You are being offered genuine emotional nourishment. Dare to receive it. Card 5. Ace of Wands. A third ace in your spread reveals a striking message. A new chapter is beginning, and it is fueled by passion, creativity, and fire. The Ace of Wands speaks of initiative, courage, and the spark of something life-changing. This could be a project, a lifestyle shift, or a romantic encounter that ignites your inner flame. Capricornio, you are being urged to take bold steps toward what excites you. Your energy is fertile, ideas blossom quickly, and your confidence rises. Card 6. Strength. With strength, your inner resilience is highlighted. The lion symbolizes your power, and the gentle hand reminds you that true mastery lies in self-control and inner balance. You may be navigating a dynamic where one person is more fiery and the other more reserved, but the two energies complement each other beautifully. Today, you are encouraged to embrace courage and emotional openness while maintaining your natural steadiness. Strength also supports you in work or personal projects, suggesting you will persevere and succeed through disciplined passion. Card 7. The World. The World signals completion and triumph. You are closing a heavy, painful, or restrictive chapter and entering a new cycle with more freedom and clarity. This card confirms that your efforts are paying off and you are stepping into a new version of yourself. A long-standing burden is lifted. You understand now that the past no longer defines you, and you are ready for expansion, travel, success, or emotional evolution. Something in your life reaches a turning point today. Card 8. The Tower. Finally, the Tower arrives as a dramatic shift, an unexpected revelation or change that liberates you from an outdated structure. This could be an inner breakthrough, a sudden realization, or an external event that forces renewal. But do not fear this card. In your reading, it works with the world, not against it. The Tower clears what no longer belongs in your life, removing blockages and illusions. What collapses does, so to make way for something far more aligned with your truth. Today's reading for Capricornio is one of awakening, liberation, and passionate rebirth. With the King of Swords, Devil, and 3 aces, you stand in immense personal power, ready to speak truth, embrace love, and initiate meaningful change. Strength gives you the emotional balance to move forward with courage, while the world and the Tower confirm that a major transformation is underway, one that frees you from past limitations and opens the door to something you have never experienced before. Trust the process, Capricornio. Everything is arriving exactly when it should, and what comes next will leave you profoundly changed, in the best possible way. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today's financial energy for Capricorn unfolds with unusual clarity, much like the sharp edge of the King of Swords. You may find yourself examining numbers, obligations, or future plans with a precision that feels almost surgical. This isn't the day for emotional spending or impulsive purchases. Instead, it's a time for strategy. Your intellect is heightened, and the decisions you make now have the potential to create long-term stability. There is also a powerful undertone of liberation around your financial life. The Ace of Swords mirrors breakthroughs, sudden clarity, the lifting of mental fog, or even the discovery of an opportunity that had previously been hidden from view. If you've struggled with delays, blocked negotiations, or financial stagnation, today brings a shift in the winds. Something that once seemed immovable now begins to loosen. The World card contributes a sense of completion. You may finalize a cycle of debt, wrap up a project that leads to payment, or see a chapter of financial uncertainty closing. Placed beside the Tower's energy, it suggests that a dramatic shift, whether internal or external, unexpectedly clears the path toward abundance. What first appears chaotic actually becomes a doorway to renewal. With the Ace of Wands in your financial zone, creativity plays a role in attracting prosperity. An idea, a spark of inspiration, or a sudden desire to begin something new could be the seed that grows into increased income. This card encourages not only financial action but innovative thinking, alternative investments, side ventures, or unique uses of your natural skills. Luck today flows in unusual, almost magnetic ways. The Devil card, your Capricorn archetype, suggests that your charisma, ambition, and persistent nature attract resources without you having to chase them aggressively. People may view you as competent, reliable, and worthy of trust, qualities that often translate directly into financial opportunities. Finally, strength reminds you that resilience is your most profitable asset right now. Even if progress comes with challenges, your discipline ensures victory. Today's financial message is straightforward. Cut away what drains you, embrace innovative ideas, and trust that the shifts unfolding now are leading you toward greater stability and prosperity. The Tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 2nd are 52, 42, 20, 53, 14, 84. Daily love. In love, Capricorn, the energy surrounding you today is charged with intensity and raw emotional truth. A conversation or confession may surface thanks to the influence of the Ace of Swords, clearing the air between you and someone who has struggled to express their feelings. If communication has been blocked or awkward, expect a sudden opening, one that feels both honest and transformative. The Devil card plays a starring role here, signaling chemistry that is deep, magnetic, and impossible to ignore. Someone is drawn to you with a passion that they can no longer hide. This card also hints that avoidance or fear has been present. Perhaps both of you are protecting yourselves from vulnerability. Today, that wall begins to crack. The Ace of Cups brings warmth and emotional renewal to your romantic world. Whether you're single or connected, this card highlights a fresh beginning, a moment where feelings pour freely and authenticity becomes the language of connection. You may finally feel seen and understood in a way you've long desired. Strength adds an important layer to the day: emotional taming. This card encourages patience, compassion, and the courage to remain open, even when your instinct is to stay guarded. You may be navigating the dynamic of opposites, one person fiery and expressive, the other cool and controlled. Yet together, the contrast creates balance. The Tower shows that a raw truth or unexpected moment may shake things loose, but not in a harmful way. Instead, it dismantles outdated patterns and clears emotional clutter. Once the dust settles, your love life stands on firmer, more honest ground. The world closes this section with confirmation that something significant is ending and something new is beginning. You're stepping into a different chapter of love, one that feels truer, freer, and more aligned with who you're becoming. At work energy today is sharp and progressive. You are thinking with precision, organizing priorities, and analyzing situations with the level-headedness of the King of Swords. Others may rely on your clarity to navigate confusing issues, giving you a subtle leadership role even if you're not officially in charge. The Tower's influence suggests a sudden shift in your work environment. This could manifest as a restructuring, a surprising change in responsibilities, or an unexpected realization about what you truly want. While the shift may initially feel disruptive, it ultimately liberates you from stagnation or routine. Strength accompanies this change with reassurance that you possess the fortitude to adapt. You may need to balance firmness with diplomacy, assertiveness with empathy. This card reminds you that your inner calm is your superpower, especially in moments where others feel unsettled. The Ace of Wands injects fresh energy into your career path. You may feel inspired to initiate a new project, pitch an idea, apply for a better role, or take steps toward a long-term ambition. Today's spark should not be ignored. It carries momentum that can shape your professional future. The world shows that a cycle is ending successfully. A long effort might finally produce results, recognition, completion, or advancement. At the same time, it hints at the possibility of expanding your skill set or stepping beyond familiar territories, perhaps through training, travel, or collaborations. The Devil's presence highlights ambition and intense focus. You may feel unusually driven, capable of long stretches of productivity. Use this energy wisely, ensuring it empowers rather than exhausts you. For Capricorn, ambition is a gift. Today, it becomes a tool for real progress. Health. In health matters, strength takes center stage today. This card emphasizes vitality, endurance, and the importance of balancing your physical and emotional energy. You may feel a surge of inner power that encourages you to recommit to routines or activities that support your well-being. The Tower, although intense, signals a necessary release. Something in your lifestyle, an unhealthy habit, a stagnant routine, or a stress pattern, may suddenly break apart. Initially disruptive, this shift ultimately leads to healthier rhythms. Moments like these, though unexpected, are catalysts for growth. The Ace of Cups supports emotional healing. If you've recently felt drained or overwhelmed, today brings a cleansing energy that refreshes your spirit. You may find comfort in activities that soothe your soul: meditation, journaling, spiritual reflection, or connecting with nature. The Ace of Wands brings physical motivation. You may feel more inclined to move, exercise, or try something invigorating. This card supports taking the first step toward new health goals, emphasizing enthusiasm rather than obligation. The King of Swords encourages mental clarity and discipline. This may manifest as committing to healthier routines, setting boundaries around stress, or recognizing where overthinking has taken a toll. Today is ideal for creating a structured plan to support long-term wellness. Finally, the world highlights a transformative cycle completing. You are emerging from a period of heaviness or limitation and stepping into a more empowered, energized version of yourself. Today's health message is one of renewal, strength, and breakthrough. Family and friends. Family life today carries the energy of truth and restructuring. The Ace of Swords suggests an honest conversation may surface, one that clears misunderstandings or brings long overdue clarity. While the discussion may feel intense, it offers relief and a sense of renewed harmony. The Tower indicates that an unexpected situation could arise within the family environment. This shift may initially seem disruptive, but it ultimately brings healing or correction to an imbalanced dynamic. Sometimes, old patterns must break for healthier ones to emerge. Strength serves as the emotional anchor. Your patience, compassion, and steady presence help keep the peace. Family members may look to you for guidance, support, or reassurance. Your calm influence becomes a source of stability. The Ace of Cups suggests warmth and emotional connection flowing back into family life. Bonds strengthen when vulnerability is shared. A gesture of affection, forgiveness, or inclusion may repair something that once felt distant. The World indicates completion, perhaps a resolution to a long-standing issue, an ending to a stressful period, or a celebratory milestone within the family. There is a sense of closure that brings emotional peace. The Devil card adds intensity, hinting that an old family pattern or emotional attachment may come into focus. This awareness helps you break free from cycles that no longer serve you. Today, family shifts feel transformative rather than draining. Compatibility. Your strongest compatibility today is with Virgo, whose grounded energy blends harmoniously with your ambition. Their practical approach helps stabilize your ideas, creating an excellent partnership for both love and work. Scorpio also aligns powerfully with your current energy. Their depth resonates with the emotional truths emerging around you, making them excellent confidants and passionate romantic possibilities. Shared intensity strengthens the connection. With Taurus, you find stability and comfort. Their loyalty supports your long-term vision, and together you create a steady, secure dynamic. This sign helps reinforce your confidence and emotional grounding. Pisces may surprise you today. Their intuitive nature complements your logical mindset, offering emotional insight where you might lean toward practicality. They help soften your edges in a gentle, supportive way. Leo brings warmth and inspiration. Their fiery courage encourages you to step into your power, especially in areas where you've held back. This dynamic feels uplifting and energizing. Finally, Aries pairs well with your current breakthrough energy. Their boldness amplifies your ambition, and together you create an unstoppable momentum. This is a strong match for fast progress and mutual motivation. Your lucky color today. Deep Indigo is your color today, a hue that symbolizes clarity, intuition, and transformative insight. Wearing or visualizing this shade helps you stay grounded while navigating the emotional and mental breakthroughs the day brings. The phrase of the day: when the truth awakens the heart, no change is too great, and no beginning arrives too soon. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.